We are here with John at the Heartland booth, and I'm so excited because we're going to tour some Sundance models.
Absolutely. Sundance is awesome. It has a lineup of travel trailers to a really awesome, like, entry, small, half-ton towable-ish.
Yeah.
To some bigger mid-profiles. So
all right.
a really nice mix in the Sundance group. We're not gonna look at all of them. This is one of my favorite travel trailers, so we're gonna check this out first. It's a 27 RBSS. Comes in right about 30 feet.
Okay.
And about that 6,000 pound range. He can get you all the details right there.
And what can you tow with this? What kind of truck do you need?
Half-ton towable.
A half-ton towable.
Yep.
All right.
Yep. So anything in that space, this is what this is set up for. So to touch on this floor plan, the rear bath in the last 3 years, even prior COVID to now, is the #1 selling couples coach.
Oh, is it?
So
okay.
I really think what it comes down to is it's got a great bathroom typically when you put it all the way in the back, and it gives you a good kitchen. It's just overall the most functional layout.
Okay.
So it's maintained that popularity for a long time.
You know, we love functionality. I love when things make sense.
Absolutely.
So,
one of my little pet peeves right out of the gate is a hot and cold shower right there. And you always,
that's awesome.
You're always going to have LP prep out of the gate and a massive pass-through.
That's
for a travel trailer, that is
very
massive.
nice storage.
This is going to come
Put all
standard
your
no matter
lawn
what.
chairs in there.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to come standard with 200 watts solar with a 30 amp controller. So all that is standard.
Nice.
And you can outfit that to 400 watts if you want without changing anything. Which is
Okay.
nice.
That's great.
Yep.
Is this surround sound out here?
That is. So you got inside, outside speakers. That's one of the things that I'm glad you hit on that, because it's a lot of things us RV guys will cut out and don't say anything to try to save a few bucks.
Yeah.
But it is nice to have it out there. You can connect
know,
right to your phone.
I like it. Yeah, I love it. Because when you're outside, you're grilling outside, whatever.
Yep.
It's nice to have the music.
Jump
for
on
sure.
Spotify and rip it. Electric leveling system, standard on these models.
Oh, I see what you mean over here. Yes.
This for a rear bath is like one of my favorite rear baths.
It's a large shower too.
That's why you just hit on it. My favorite rear bath, typically this is going to be the sinks are over there. They actually put the sink on the back wall in this model, which I like, which allows you to have a lot bigger shower.
Okay, yeah.
So you get really good storage in here.
And a ton of counter space.
And again, this is all coming in at 30 feet, so you're going to be standard theater seating. So in the Sundance line for travel trailers, this is going to be more your luxury line. So
okay.
You're going to have, you can even see just the fascia. This is all hardwood. It's all back screwed. You don't see any trim. One beauty of the efficiencies, what Jayco does in their process with
How
Heartland.
far back this lays. Oh, that's nice. You can even crash out over here too. Take a little nap.
You got the
love it.
Full pushbacks. You got push button everything. I love having this set up with a freestanding table, because sometimes the one nice thing about a booth is you have the storage underneath.
Oh, yeah.
With the chairs, you don't. You get these kind of goofy little, which you can put something in there. But
there is some storage in there.
There's a little bit of storage in that thing. But with this setup, now you get the full storage from here. So you really have this, and you can slide this out and take it and be a footrest over there, or an ottoman, however you want to set up. So it just creates a lot more functionality within this space.
I have never seen that, where that pulls out. So that is great. It's a little ottoman you could put over here.
Yeah, I love that.
Very cool.
The one thing that you noticed, there's no pantry in here.
Oh, yeah.
But do you know where it is?
No. Ah, hidden pantry. Oh, that's huge.
Yeah, and hidden pantries are pretty common in the RV space now, but it's not common in this floor plan. In this floor plan, typically at this size, you're not going to be able to fit it somewhere. So I love how they did this. You guys have a toy hauler.
Yep.
This setup is familiar. So this is really kind of taken from that angled setup in the toy hauler that really utilizes that space.
Now, can you also have room if you have like a vacuum, or you put your mop, your brooms and stuff in there, just hanging on the wall?
That's a great call, because that's always annoying, because you can't find a spot.
Believe me, we actually just got central vacuum because we had nowhere to keep the vacuum, and it was like, put it here, put it there, and it was, what did we have? It wasn't a Dyson, one of those, but it was nowhere to put it. And so this space right here is great for that.
That's awesome. You're going to have just a really nice bedroom in here. Again, I love this big opening that we have with the double pocket doors, so it's just not so closed in. We can get around pretty easy. Great storage in this space. I love what production did on these. We have some really talented guys there that just come up. Like, they just run this at an
look
angle.
at that.
Isn't that cool? It just gives you a little extra storage.
Yes, on both
but it's
sides,
just a little bit of just smart thinking.
And then even back here, you have a little nook where you have a plug and your USB charger.
Yep, and we made
Put your drinks there.
You nailed it, and we made that space big enough on purpose to fit most of those compact CPAP machines.
And you can have a nice sized drink in there as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always got to have my.
I know, you got your tumbler,
Yep. There's going to be good storage underneath the bed as well. All pressed countertops throughout. But this is all strutted too. So nice, good storage there. That's, again, one of my annoying things that I don't like is where we save money is we don't put struts on the bed.
Yeah.
So you have to lift it up and try to get your storage. So.
You know, as a woman, I mean, I work out and I'm strong. But I also don't want to struggle when I want to get maybe a blanket out from under the bed, you know? So I appreciate the struts and everything that is so easy.
Absolutely. So again, everything on this that we're looking at for the travel trailer lineup, everything's standard. The Max Air fans, the fireplace, all this, because it is that higher trim level.
I like it.
So the solar is going to come, all that stuff.
We appreciate that, John.
Absolutely. So the next step from that is to one of the best-selling fifth wheels out there right now. So one of the things that with the market over the last few years, we've seen a growth in people want a fifth wheel, but they can't afford it because you're really talking, you're jumping right into the 50s, 60s, 70s right out of the gate. We're putting this in the retail space of like high 30s, low 40s.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
that's awesome.
What we had to be careful was, and he can look at it here, we didn't chintz on the things that are important. We're still going to give you the solid stance step. We're going to give you aluminum wheels. You have a 2-inch receiver on the back. You're going to have hardwood doors all the way throughout. So we're really not skimping on a lot.
Yeah, so you still have that higher end vibe.
Yeah.
And the price point is much friendlier.
Yeah, and this is 29 feet. So this is a really compact unit.
Yeah.
That's going to offer a lot of amenities. But again, we're going to retail this anywhere in the high 30s to low 40s.
That's amazing.
Which is amazing. So.
It doesn't break the bank and you can still have all the fun.
No, this is there's a lot of talk when we get into fifth wheels, like, oh, this is half-ton towable. Is it though? Because you're really talking about payload that goes in. This is as half-ton towable as you get. It's 8,000 pounds unloaded.
Okay.
Okay. So I want to be careful about like having like not lying to people and be like, it's half-ton towable if you do this, this, this,
yeah.
this.
If you don't put anything in it.
This is as close. This is as close as you're gonna get really to that 8,000 pounds, that 29-foot range, super towable. You're gonna be able to tow this thing anywhere.
Yeah.
Back in anywhere. So. Again, what I want to kind of touch on this price point, and this is the Sundance XLT lineup, sorry, and this is a 24 ml, is that this is going to be the XLT line, which is that more affordable space. We have another trim level in Sundance fifth wheels. But look at this thing. Your hardwood throughout, great handles. You still get a TV. Like, this is a lot of the stuff I'm pointing out to you is what gets taken away. Yep. They're gonna put cheap wrap doors that are gonna fall apart soon after
they start peeling up. Yep.
They're gonna do some cheaper flooring instead of the plywood flooring. They're gonna do a lot of those different things, but even having a massive pantry.
Oh, that's nice. A little coffee bar right here.
Nice.
I could totally picture a nice little setup.
Another thing we're usually going to do is put a jackknife sofa, but we don't. We have theater seating here, and it's a big theater seat.
And it is comfortably seat 3. I mean, we fit just in the 2-seaters that we have 3 people. So this could even sit 4 people.
Yeah,
I like it.
I love this. I love when common sense gets applied to units, and to take a smaller one and utilize as much space. You can just see all this massive storage, and they even did like that little cubby over there. That's just smart, little way to just have a little extra storage, stuff something in there.
Well, and the counter space over here, and you can even have like your air fryer or your coffee maker over here.
Absolutely.
Oh, let's see. And these look like they're pretty large. Oh yeah, look at that. Very nice.
That's the huge benefit of having this kind of rear kitchen when you have the kitchen in the back. That used to be an old thing that people were like, we don't want to do it, and usually because of the old fridges and the Freon and stuff. That's all gone. The suspension system, the tires we put on, we've done a lot better job. But it does allow you, just massive storage everywhere.
And the windows.
The windows are awesome.
I love that.
I agree, and I love having this functional space. The TV comes out and pivots wherever you want.
Oh, that's cool.
Here's another one of my I love being able to just have that little shoe kickoff space.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
You can even do a little built-in, so you have 2 levels.
Yeah, you could actually. Yeah, for sure. I'll let you go up and check out the bathroom.
Thank you, sir.
So my little things that we usually are going to chintz on is doing like a plastic shower surround. We didn't do that. Upgraded shower surround.
So let's see what we have here. There we go. Oh, I like that. It's retractable.
Yeah, that is awesome.
Medicine cabinet. It already comes with a little towel bar. And then, so this is the pass-through storage. It's huge.
Absolutely. Yep. One of the really cool things on this floor plan is most of them are going to come with a wardrobe slide.
Okay.
So look at the amount of storage we have. Again, this thing is stinking 29 feet. This is as big as a travel trailer.
This is great. We should have Jimmy's mom look at one of these. It's got everything you need. You're like not skimping anywhere. Nightstands.
Love the openness of this bedroom. You're in a smaller bedroom, but it feels very open. It really is
spacious. Yeah. I like the plugs right next to it. You got the USB again.
Absolutely. And you're going to have flip-up storage here. And this is, the nice thing is this is set up to do a little bit bigger bed if you want something a little bit bigger, but this is a true residential queen here.
Yeah, and does it have the storage underneath as well?
Yep, it'll have a little bit, not quite as much.
Oh, no, it's great. But it's
pretty good storage, all your bedding and stuff.
Yep. That's like what we have in our Cyclone.
Yep.
So that's great.
Really good storage there. And again, this is the XLT lineup, but I just love touching on porcelain toilet. You know, you do the handrail. I always like telling people those things because it's stuff like pay attention to that.
Yeah.
Those little things are what we will take out of stuff and then say, oh, this is affordable. It's all the same. Well, is it?
Yeah.
So, and it comes to the important things. Like I said, just the doors. Those things falling apart over time. And you're not going to have that.
The details, baby. It's all in the details.
The devil's in the details.
It is. And you actually, when you start looking, when you come to an RV show and you see so many, you're like, what the heck did I see? And so, these kind of details really make it stand out from the rest.
Yeah, that's
at these price points.
It's a really good point because you kind of go because look, the customer, you guys have gotten to the point where you guys are much more educated on product than we ever have. So you guys have pretty much narrowed down floor plans for us, which made our job a little bit easier because there's really 5 or 6 floor plans in travel trailers and fifth wheels that just do 80% of the business because you guys have figured out this is the most functional unit.
Yeah.
Okay, so then it really comes down to how am I building it? Am I building it the right way? And am I offering common sense amenities? But does it have durability? Is it going to last? And again, with Heartland powered by Jayco and having that DNA in it, we all know how reliable Jayco is. That just feeds into what a great product this is and the offering. And now you guys can kind of pick, like, okay, love this, but what you touched on back there is so important. Look at the little things, look at the details.
Guys,
because everybody makes this floor plan.
It's so true. It's so true. Those details make all the difference. It really does. So now, and we appreciate that. So, so was that it, or we got one more?
No, we got one more.
All right.
This is so we move into the full Sundance line. Okay. This is a 32 RL. This is going to be your most popular fifth wheel floor plan. 32 feet. So we're talking about 37 foot overall.
Okay.
This is going to be 3/4 ton space. That's why it's so popular. You're going to be in a 3/4 ton truck, but it offers that big rear living, big bed slide. So let's go check it out.
All right, let's go. Oh, wow. This is like, it reminds me of like the Bighorn.
Yeah.
It feels like the Bighorn.
So this is going to be, everybody's familiar with the big units. And here at Tampa, there's going to be a ton of those.
Yeah.
This is what we would call the mid-profile space, which I would argue there really isn't true mid-profiles out anymore. But this is going to be in that mid-profile space, so it really goes in tune with that 3/4 ton towable. When you get into the big stuff, Bighorn has some amazing floor plans, really pretty milestone too. But those that we're really into
much
the big
higher
trucks.
price point. Yeah.
Higher price point, bigger trucks. So this is going to give you a lot of those features. Again, most popular floor plan, so everybody's kind of building it. But we're doing the things like plywood floors, the Trust XL.
Solid surface countertop. I love it.
Absolutely. You got the smart sink, which is kind of trend in the market, but I actually kind of like it. It's got some good function to it. Some things that come out in the RV space sometimes are a little corny.
A little novelty, and you're like, that's not going to last.
Yeah, novelty's a great way to put it. But
this right here.
Yeah.
You don't have to stick your hand in the cups like much anymore. This will do the little power wash, right?
That is actually kind of, that's what I use.
I like it.
Some of the other stuff I don't. But that is nice. Nice big fridge, everything 12 volts, of course. This is always going to come with 200 watt solar standard, 30 watt controller, or controller. So we have all that set up, and it's inverter prepped. So one thing I don't touch on is that's all pre-wired. A lot of times the manufacturers don't do that because the wiring is where it costs. That's where a lot of the costs come from. It's not the controller piece. It's not that. It's all the wiring that goes into it, and having the gauge high enough that you can actually upfit it if you want. So you can upfit this right now with the gauging that we do. You don't have to rewire the whole thing.
Oh, that's great, yeah.
So for the solar nerds out there that want that, and 400 watts is going to do a lot for you. This is already set up for that, so we did that for you.
Great job. Awesome. Great job, guys.
Nice big full. This is a 21-inch, so nice big oven here. And you get the nice warmer with a little bit of space.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
So just a nice extra feature there.
Is that an actual oven or air fryer?
This is an actual oven.
Actual oven, okay.
Yep.
And then I love the lighting up here, too. The decorative accents, really pretty.
Absolutely. And you'll have this is going to be, I like this when you do the legless, so you don't have to do anything here. And again, look
at that.
Yeah. So you just got free space.
You don't knock your knees? Yes.
Yep. We know in this, we don't have to worry about this having to come up and down or make into a bed. We don't have to.
Okay, I was just going to say, I see something going on here.
Yep.
Nice. So you put a little stool there if you have a guest, or there's 5 of you.
Yep, absolutely.
Very cool.
And you got a little bit of storage in there, too. So that's a really simple fold-out. Again, we kind of touched on that ottoman in that travel trailer.
Yep.
But same thing, nice storage. I can take it out here. I can use it to kick my feet up on or whatever.
There's another feature that I'm noticing is that the vent's not in the floor.
Great call. I
see that.
How do I miss that? It is one of those things like I think is so important. But here's where like I said, coming from building these things, I would always tell you, but when they do that, they're running all that flex ducting, and it doesn't heat as well. Well, what we're able to do with production here is still run that hard duct through, so you get the most efficient heat. And then we just do drop points.
Oh, so there you go.
You get it off the floor, which is a pain in the butt.
Let me tell you, ours is in the floor, and it collects the whatever, and it's like I gotta unscrew it, clean it out. So that's a great feature. I like that.
I learned a hack from people that RV way more than me, and they put the fabric softener or something. Yeah, over it, and then they screw it down. I was like, oh, fabric softener, because this kind of smells good too.
Yeah.
But we solved that problem. But that was a kind of a cool hack that I love.
That really is.
Yeah.
So these are recliners, and that's fold out?
Yeah, correct. So theater seating here, the full seat back theater seating, and then you're going to have a big trifold sofa in the back there for somebody. This is going to be set up as a couple's coach, but when you have that with your kids or something like that,
you have a friend
there's
over.
Still plenty of place. I usually just sleep right there.
And tons of windows, so bright in here.
Tons of windows. Bathroom, really nice big shower in here. Again, in the Sundance lineup, all hardwood
really
everywhere.
Big,
Great porcelain toilet, good storage. And when you come into this bedroom, this is a king bed, standard, and you're going to get a ton of storage in here as well.
Oh, am I seeing this correctly? This little feature, is this the hamper?
It is indeed.
Oh, yes,
awesome?
Little hidden hamper.
Yeah. I love this setup as opposed to, and I'll say we even do it. We're guilty of it too. Is just doing one big wardrobe on front because it just kind of like there's so many compartments and stuff. I got to stuff stuff. So I like this. It gives
Very
me more
functional.
opportunity. Yeah. And there, of course, you're going to have your nice.
Oh, and this is really big in here too. Yeah.
Yeah. So
can you do the stackables in here?
Absolutely.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, that's hugely important. So in the mid-profile space, no, you're good.
Okay.
In the mid-profile space, that was one of the hindrances we had. Was this came down quite a bit.
Yeah.
So that's why in mid-profile we keep raising the profile.
Hey, we appreciate that.
One thing I want to touch on as everybody goes through Tampa or any other show or they're shopping is look at the ACs. When we say it's a quiet AC, everybody's going to say it's a quiet AC or something now because it's just the term.
It's a trend. Yeah.
Yeah, they're all quieter than they were 20 years ago. Sure.
Yeah.
But if you look and see these returns in the roof, that's going to tell you that is a quiet air system.
Okay, and why is that?
Because that's your return. So it's reducing the noise. So you have two big massive returns here.
Okay.
That's reducing the noise. So you don't have that big return in one central
Okay, so it kind of balances it out so it's not forcing
really
it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the reason people don't use it, because it costs more money. Okay, but you're buying for a Sundance product, or even your travel trailers are going to be set up like this. It's going to cool amazingly well. We're usually talking 30, 40 degrees cooler than what's in there. but it's going to be quiet. We can sit here and have a conversation. And
Sean, I can attest to that because in our RV, before we switched out to the cool ACs, we literally would have to turn it off while watching TV because it literally was that loud. It was loud, but you want it cold, and so we turned on the AC in the bedroom to still get it through the ducts, you know, so we'd still cool in here. But yeah, the AC is beautiful.
So I just turned it on, and we're having a conversation. This is the AC full running. This is on high.
Oh yeah.
And you can feel really the air moving, but you don't hear it. Yeah. Isn't that awesome?
That is.
It's.
This is a great floor plan. Yeah. I really, really like this.
Awesome. And again, this is a 32 RLBS, so this is going to be your full line of Sundance product.
All right. So, well, thank you so much, John.
You're welcome.
This was an amazing tour.
You guys are awesome. Appreciate it.